going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and we're back playing some more of Marvel Future Fight. For this one, man, I had a couple of you guys hit me up asking me what my thoughts are on the upcoming update, so I wanted to share that with you guys in this video because I've been pretty quiet and some of you guys are pretty excited about the new character and the new uniforms that were confirmed today for Sharon Rogers and Luna Snow. And I cannot lie to you guys, I'm pretty excited about Sharon Rogers and Luna Snow getting new uniforms. So right off the bat, let's talk about the new character Crescent and her summon Io. Now, for me personally, from everything I've seen so far, I'm not really too excited for her. She seems very slow and sluggish, and as a childlike character in this game, to me, I feel like that is a really bad sign, because if you take a look at some of the childlike characters that we have in the game, they're not very good. The only childlike character in Marvel Future Fight right now that's actually any good at all, in my opinion, is Nova. Nova is the only one. The rest of them, they lack DPS and they lack overall survivability. You take a look at even some of the premium ones. Ironheart, she has decent survivability. Her damage is garbage. That's why even though I have 400 of her bios, I still haven't ranked her up. Kid Kaiju, even though he has a uniform and he's a premium character, his survivability is just atrocious. You take a look at Moon Girl, another childlike character with a summon, pretty similar to what we're gonna get for Io. She's not very good. She's a decent leadership, but even with the summon, she doesn't deal any respectable DPS, and her survivability is just freaking atrocious. Her skill set overall is fun to play, but overall as a character, she's really not that good. Singularity, another childlike character in my opinion, really not that good in the game. So that's why I'm not really too excited for Io, even though she has the mechanic that is pretty similar to what we got from update 4.5 for Sentinel, where his summons actually copies what he does. I think that's really cool, but so far that's the only thing about Io that I actually like. Everything else, I'll have to wait and see. Hopefully you guys are correct, because I see a lot of you guys saying that the reason why she's so slow in the trailer is because they actually slowed it down. But even slowed down, it looks incredibly slow. Like even if you fast forward like times 2 or 3, it still looks really slow. So I'm really hoping that she brings more to the table than just a summon that copies her movement, because we already have Sentinel, right? So if that's all she brings to the table and she's another premium character, yeah, I don't see that going over too well with a lot of people. But anyways, she's an original character. She's not a fan favorite, so if they bring her to the game and they make her a premium character, we're not losing anything. We're not losing anything. You don't have to get her, because it's not like she's a character that you wanted ever since you were a teenager, right? So it doesn't really matter. Still looking forward to her. And since she's one of Netmarble's brainchild, I feel like she's going to bring a new mechanic to the game, or bring something special besides just what she copied from Sentinel. Because, yeah, we all know Netmarble love their original masterpieces. We saw it with Sharon Rogers when she first came to the game. She made an impact like no other character before her. She was the only character, in my opinion, that came to the game in such a way where she took it over completely for a year, right? She was basically unrivaled, just like this. No uniform, even at tier 1, she was better than, I would say, 50% of the tier 2 characters in the game. Like, she was insane. And she still is. She still is. Even without the uniform, she's a fantastic character that I recommend to every new player as soon as they start Marvel Future Fight. Obviously, I tell them to pick up the Starlight armor, but it is not needed. She's great even at tier 1. And it's funny because anytime Sharon Rogers has any kind of spotlight, she makes a big impact in the game. For example, when she first came to the game, she made such a big impact and she was running the game for a year, right? And as soon as she started to fall off, they gave her this Starlight armor that put her right back at the top of the game once again. And now that she's kind of falling down into the blast category, I think, in my opinion, right now, she's either 8th or 9th in the blast category. We're going to see level 70 and a new uniform for her to potentially push her into the top 5. However, this time around, I think it's going to be much harder than ever before for her to topple some of the giants in the freaking blast category. Scarlet Witch, Betsy, Strife. You know what I'm saying? Gambit just came in and he's shaking things up. We got the DPS God Cable. We got Doctor Strange holding it down in his new uniform. I think it's going to be much harder this time around for Sharon Rogers to jump back into the fold at the top of the blast category, at the top of the game, because so much has changed since she was running things. However, if there's any character that can do it, it's Sharon Rogers, because every time she gets any kind of spotlight, she makes a very big impact. So I'm looking forward to this new uniform, and I'm probably going to be getting her to level 70 a freaking sap. I have not worked on her in so long. I haven't used her in so long, so I'm probably going to use her in this video. I'm probably going to use her in some World Boss Ultimate, because since we got the new World Boss Ultimate stages, I have not used her at all. So I have a really old defensive build for her. ISO set is not completed. I got some oohs on her though. Like, seriously, I gotta work on my girl, because this uniform is getting me hella freaking hype. Now, I was actually very surprised when I saw that Luna Snow was getting a uniform, because of the fact that she's still at the top of her class. She's 4th in my opinion right now, behind Deadpool, Quicksilver, and Winter Soldier, and she's holding down the female speed superhero day. She's the only character on that day that can score over 1 million points. Every other character in that category can only score maybe like 3 to anywhere to 5, maybe 600,000, like half of what she can get. My build without a CTP, with only a 160 proc, I'm already breaking 1 million points in ABX, right? So you can imagine what some of the top dogs with CTPs of energy on her are getting. So when she gets this uniform and her level 70, she's definitely going to touch 2 million. So I can definitely see why they're going to give her a uniform to push ABX scores, because they know that people are going to want to pick up uniforms for her, and that's going to make them a good amount of money. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And I know some of you guys are going to be really upset right off the bat, because Luna Snow, unlike Sharon Rogers, is a premium character. And I'm hoping that Netmarble does what they did for X23 from the recent update, where they bring back the event battle, because originally Luna Snow was an event battle character. So I'd really love it if they brought her back in the form of a event battle, even though that thing is hella freaking boring, and I only ever played through it once to get all the rewards, and then I just call it for the rest of the 14 days. But I know some of you guys enjoy playing it. I just enjoy the first clear rewards. I would love if they bring it back, even though I already have her at tier 2. I could use the bios, and I know some of you guys who were not playing when she was first released would definitely love the opportunity to get the character, even if you're only going to have her at tier 1, right? You're probably going to have to spend some money at some point to get it to tier 2 or rank up the uniform, but at least you'll have a really powerful speed character at your disposal, because even at tier 1, she's better than a lot of the speed characters in the game, because of the entice and the fact that she heals, and overall she's just super easy and super fun to play. Honestly, looking at her overall kit, there's only 2 things in her kit that I would change. The leadership, I don't really care for it. The song and the all speed is just kind of like whatever. Immunity to cold damage makes sense, but the only thing I would change is the leadership and the fact that the 5th skill, you have to play out the entire skill and stay in place if you want to get that 15% heal. Those are the only 2 things I would change about her kit. I'm very intrigued to see what they're going to do for Luna Snow. I know Sharon Rogers, I would like to see some kind of penetration from her, because that's the new meta right now. Either iframe, ignore, or the ability to penetrate everything. So damage, immunity, invincibility, you name it. I would love to see something like that on Sharon Rogers. So That being said, boys, you know I can't leave y'all without some gameplay because that's what I'm all about. And I have not used my baby in a long time. I don't even know who I want to put her up against. I don't even know who she's good at right now. And since I don't have a damage proc on her, I think I'm going to try her out against Black Dwarf and see if we can do something without strikers. Could she do 20? Nah, I don't think I could do 20 without a damage proc. Let's try 15. And I'll give her She-Hulk, Coulson, and we won't do any strikers, and we'll see how well I can play her. It's been so long since I've used her. Oh my goodness. I'm probably going to look like a complete scrub, but it is what it is. All right, my girl, let's do this. Like the good old days. Okay, let's dodge this. What? I thought the immunity was up. Did I forget something? Is there a slight wind up on the immunity? Let me see. Yeah, there is, eh? There's a little bit of a window there just before. So I definitely see a few things they could tweak. They could make her animations a little bit faster, and they could definitely change around her damage accumulation like they did for Angel, and make it so that it's when you're doing damage instead of when you're receiving damage. You gotta be careful not to walk into those poison things. Also, let me know what you guys think about the fact that we could potentially see 5. Ooh, okay, that scared me. I thought I wasn't gonna get that in time. 5 new skills for Sharon Rogers and Luna Snow, but some of the most iconic mutants in the universe, in the Marvel universe. I thought that was gonna hit me, so it tripped me up a little bit there. Anyways, in the Marvel universe, just got uniforms, but they only got like 1 or 2 skills, right? And their uniforms ended up being mediocre as all hell. Do you guys think they're gonna do that for their own creation? Not a chance in hell. I don't see it happening. I definitely see Luna Snow and Shirog getting premium uniforms with at least 3 new skills. Woo! Woo! Wow, he canceled out the 4? I've never seen that happen. What did he do? Let me see something here. I'm trying to see if it will happen again. It's very strange. I don't think I've ever seen anyone cancel her 4 like that. Alright, now he's gonna get super annoying, so I gotta be able to be careful. I think we can clear this even without a damage proc. It's a little bit of a struggle though. Ooh, what just penetrated? Okay, we took a whole bunch of damage. Let's see. We didn't do that much more damage. I was trying to see if I tanked the whole skill, it would make it so that I get a massive bump in my attack. Yeah, he canceled the 5th there and the 4, even without going in an iframe, which is fascinating to me because I didn't know that was possible. But I guess anything is possible when you're dealing with this bastard here. Yep. Woo! We got a little bit slower. Even when she's running slow, she still moves pretty quick. Okay, I gotta. Ooh, that was nice. This guy's trying so hard to penetrate. Really? I thought I was. Oh man, I thought I would have landed after that skill ended completely. I was trying to be a wow boy. I think we can do this. We can definitely do this. Oh, hold up. I'm not sure if the end of the skill actually penetrates. So we're gonna wait. There we go. Really? Oh my goodness, this guy canceled it out. Yeah, with a proc, we could definitely do this. But with the, ooh, without it, it's a little bit of a struggle. What is he attacking, bro? Like, is this guy on something? Okay, I'm not sure how I got no damage there. Nah. Oh, what the hell? Bro, I don't know what just happened there. I thought I was going to take a whole bunch of damage there. Yo, come on, my girl. You got this. I believe in you. Bro, he can't. Okay, he went in an iframe. Yo. Okay, I'm about to say, how the range of that attack? Okay, we got to move. Yo, this guy's just canceling out everything, bro. He ain't trying to have this. Bro, we've been trying to get off a 3-5-4 combo on this man for a good, like, 20 or 30 seconds now, bro. We definitely could have beaten this. But he started iframing so much. Yeah, I think one thing they could definitely do is make her skill animation on the 5 a lot faster. The 3 as well. Right, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they change around Sharon Rogers. But I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with her. I'm definitely... Wait, what the hell? Why is her bubble was just there? Why is her bubble just there? I just don't understand. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they change around Sharon Rogers to bring her up a little bit more. It's going to be real interesting for me. But anyways, boys, leave your thoughts in the comments. Are you excited for these new uniforms for Sharon Rogers and Luna Snow? And how are you guys feeling about Crescent and Io? Personally, I'm on the fence about Crescent and Io. I don't think she's going to make that big of an impact in the game. However, since she's an original character, it stands to reason that if we go with the trend that we saw with Sharon Rogers and Luna Snow both coming in this game and being very, very good characters, chances are Io is going to be very, very good for something. Not sure what yet, but I think she's going to be pretty good for something. I think she's going to be a combat character, but I don't see her eclipsing Tier 3 Captain America. So, yeah, interesting stuff, boys. Leave your thoughts in the comments, though. Peace.